Now lately, I've been thinking a lot about just what is the most anabolic meal that you can have here in Japan. And well, the answer I came up with was really simple actually. It's just gyudon. So for those of you who might not know, gyudon is just rice topped with beef and onions that have been simmered in a mildly sweet sauce. Nothing super fancy, but usually hits the spot. In fact, it's so simple that there are actually several Japanese fast food chains that serve gyudon. They are Matsuya, Sukiya, and Yoshinoya. So for this video, I wanted to hit up all three to compare their gyudon in what I'm calling an anabolic paradise weekend. For my review, I'm going to be getting their basic gyudon with a side of extra beef because, you know, I'm training for a marathon, but I still want to put on a little bit of size. And when I go, I'm going to be looking at number 1, obviously taste, 2, price, and number 3, portion size to decide which one I would personally recommend. So if that sounds good to you, let's get started and head to our first stop on our anabolic paradise weekend, Matsuya. So as I mentioned at the start, I'm getting the most basic thing from each of these restaurants. So we just got some basic beef, rice, onion, extra beef because even though I'm training for a marathon, I'm trying to put on muscle, so I got a bulk. So there's just something super satisfying about this dish. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the simplicity of just rice and beef that never seems to fail to hit the spot. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time filming with a tripod at a restaurant, so I kind of feel embarrassed right now. I'm sure I'll get over it with time, but just the first time feels weird. I have to say, I'm kind of really impressed. This is kind of considered Japanese fast food. Because obviously, you can't just eat it every day, but it's definitely a lot healthier than like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. I would never want to eat Taco Bell before my workout. Something bad would probably happen while I'm deadlifting. So Matsuya's basic beef bowl is completely down, and now it's time to finally go destroy some legs.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all.
Alright, I'm here with meal number 3 of the day, and I still feel awkward filming, but this time it's because it's not lunchtime or anything, so it's really quiet, and I'm the only one talking to myself to make it worse. But yeah, as you can see, just comparing it to Matsuya, it's very similar in that it's just beef, rice, onions. I did break down and get a salad this time, just right away. I think I prefer the beef here over Matsuya. It's much more tender here for some reason. Just a small thing. But you know what, that really hit the spot. I'm super excited for the third stop on the Anabolic Paradise train tomorrow. Alright, I'm on the final stop for this Anabolic train this weekend. I'm at Sukiya, and right off the bat, this place feels super high-tech with a nice touch screen here. They even have an English option. It's British English though, so that's a no-go. See, this one came out, I have to say, this one came out by far the fastest. I put my order into the touchscreen tablet, and then like a minute later, it was already here. And I'm back. And I just have to say, that was probably the most beef I've ever eaten in a single weekend. And it was amazing. It was Anabolic Paradise. Anyway, I think I got bigger from it actually. Nope. Still small. But back to the review. So first up was price. Wait, no. First up was taste. Of course it was taste. Anyway, taste. Like I hinted at earlier, I would say Matsuya was probably the weakest. And then if I had to pick, like held a gun to my head and I had to pick between Yoshinoya or Sukiya, I would pick Yoshinoya. Next up is price. And Matsuya was the cheapest. But I also didn't order a salad at Matsuya, so that's part of the reason why. All in all, if you were to go to any of these, you would be paying about the same. And next up is portion size. So in the main Gyudon, the amount of beef and rice seemed the same. I don't have a way to exactly measure unless I literally took my food scale to the restaurant and put all the beef on the scale, which I, of course, didn't do. But yeah, the portion size felt the same. I did notice that at Yoshinoya, they gave me a small side of beef where I got medium sized at Matsuya and Sukiya. So the portion was a bit smaller at Yoshinoya, but that if I got a medium, it probably would have actually been about the same. So all in all, which one would I personally recommend? Well, I would personally go with Yoshinoya if I had a choice, with Matsuya being last and Sukiya being somewhere in the middle. But all in all, they're actually very similar, and it'll be up to you when you come to Japan on which one you like the most. Well, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.